Hey girl, hey,
Hey,
how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. How was your day today?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Were you able to get out? The sun is shining right now. I need to open up my blinds. If it didn't mess with the whole lighting in here, I open up them blinds.
I didn't go anywhere, but I did have to go
Hmm.
outside. So it was nice, fresh air. It wasn't as cold as I thought. It was a little warmer than expected.
Right.
And just did a little quick run to the truck to get something out and, took some fresh air in and came on back in the house.
Okay. Let's see what the temperature. Let's see. I think it was supposed to be near 70 today, which it was. It was really nice out. Let's see. At 4 o'clock, it was 68 degrees over here.
Okay.
Right, and sunny. So maybe when we get off. Again, like I said, I'm gonna run outside. It's getting a little bit cloudy, so when we get off, I'm gonna run outside, run around the parking lot, get some more of this vitamin D in. Get
Right.
the vitamin D, right? All right. Well, welcome everyone to the Praise Reporter. We are a ministry of the Sanctuary of Praise International Ministries. Our pastor is Bishop Dr. William B. Smith Sr. Our assistant pastor is First Lady Dr. Shirley M. Smith. We are your hosts on this beautiful day. I'm Sawan, and
Melinda.
we are located at 35 McNaughton Street in Akron. We have service every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. We have Bible study every Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. Sunday school every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. You would think I would do the Sundays at the same time. So Sunday morning service at 11, Sunday school at 9 on Zoom. Our Sunday morning service, we are in person, live and in person, right?
Yes.
So you are welcome to join us in person at 35 McNaughton Street. We still do go live on Facebook and YouTube for our Sunday service. So you're welcome to join us there also. So last Wednesday of March, I was about to say May, is the M's. Last Wednesday of March, it is March 30th. I still remember it was just the beginning of March, our first Wednesday of March, right?
Yeah.
These months are moving along, moving right along, y'all. They're just moving right along. So today's March 30th, and we missed last week, but the previous 3 weeks, the first week we did spring, welcome in everybody to March.
Yeah.
That second week, it was Women's History, wasn't
Hmm.
it Women's History? The third week, we did Black History. And we are doing Black History every month. We are going to pick a Wednesday every month and do Black
Yes.
History. So if you want to join us for that, like I said, we missed last week, and this week we are doing. You should have saw our picture that came up. We are doing developmental disability awareness.
Yes.
So March is Developmental Disability Awareness Month. So that's what we are highlighting this week. We said we were going to, theme our Wednesdays this month. So this week is Developmental Disability Awareness Week. So we've done a little research and we're going to talk about it. I'm going to let you go first, Lynn, because if you say everything I was going to say, I'm just going to say ditto.
So, Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month, um, it was established or came into light for everyone in March of 1987 by President Ronald Reagan. And it's just to bring awareness to the communities of people who may be developmentally impaired in specific areas such as like cerebral palsy, spina bifida, and Down syndrome. And it's kind of like to bring awareness for the people in your community, to shine a little focus on it, to make them feel a part of the community. Because we don't want to leave anyone out, especially if they have a disability. We want to make things accessible for them, such as ramps and buttons to open doors and things to make it easier for them to have a good day just like we do. We don't want anyone to be left out or feel indifferent outside of the circle. So we want to bring awareness to everyone because we're all of a part of a specific community, whether it's the community where you work, the community where you choose to worship, or just your community that you live in. You want to have access and be a part and be able to participate in things in your community. And we don't want to leave anybody out. So March is the perfect month for you to see what you can do to volunteer or to help bring awareness to your community.
Ditto. And so first I would say, Daddy said, hey y'all, hey Daddy.
Hey, Uncle Ed.
Hey Daddy. Hey Daddy. So this Developmental Disability Month, what you're saying is about inclusion, right? That's
Yes,
the word we're using now is inclusion, making sure we're including everyone, no matter whether they have a disability or not. So
exactly.
let's see. So how they described or defined developmental disabilities. It's a group of conditions due to an impairment in physical, learning, language, or behavior areas.
Yes,
These conditions begin during the developmental period and may impact day-to-day functioning, and they usually last throughout the person's lifetime. So that it includes a lot of things that you would initially think it's just this one thing, developmental disability, but it's a broad term
hmm,
to describe a lot of disabilities. Um, Autism can fall into that, like Melinda
yes,
said. Down syndrome can fall into that. Cerebral palsy. I don't even know if am I saying that correctly, y'all. Hearing loss, intellectual disability, vision impairment,
yes,
learning disabilities, developmental delays, that all
hmm,
falls under that. And so um, bringing awareness to it allows our communities to make sure we are including everyone and we're doing something and bringing awareness to it and letting everybody know that it's okay to be different.
yes,
Right? It's okay. It's okay to be different. Um, and like you said, everyone wants to be included. No one wants to be set apart. No one wants to be different or different. You know, we all want to be included. So
yes,
of course, my research also saw that it, was established in 1987. Just like, yeah, we was doing the same.
yes.
Yeah,
I
we
had a lot of
said,
things written down, but you hit on a lot of them. So ditto to you.
right? See, right,
And
right.
then I just want to add
Mhm.
um, to just people out there listening, teach your children at a young age
Yes,
that it's okay to be different, but teach your children who may not have these disabilities to be kind to those who do.
right,
Um, in the past, I've been a preschool teacher for a long time, and I've had kids with autism in our classroom, uh, uh, like um, like with Down syndrome or autism spectrum, because it can be
right,
a small area to a big, larger, much larger
right.
area. And children don't know hate; they're taught hate.
They're taught.
So when kids come in a room and we say, "This is our new friend, welcome our new friend," we would introduce them in circle time, and each child could introduce themselves, and they would come up and hug a kid or fist pound when we could hug, and
Right,
fist pound or high five and say, "Hi, my name is Sally, and welcome to our classroom."
right.
And everybody wants to help. So teach your children that it's okay. It's okay to be kind. It's okay to be friendly. It's okay to have them as your friend and share with them. And I found over the years that children with disabilities that are or can or are able to be in a regular classroom setting, they learn so much faster, better, and they get excited. And the kids who don't have, certain disabilities, they feel empowered because, Mom, I helped them today. I
Mm.
became their friend today. Um, just a quick story. I'll never forget going to Heinen's grocery store. And it was my daughter and my oldest grandson at the time. He was probably at Wilcox then. He probably was like first grade. And there was another student who came out and he spoke to the child and he went up to him and he gave him a hug. And the child with the disability the mom, her whole countenance changed. Like, she was looking like, who is this talking to my son? And then her face lit up. And she said, thank you for teaching your son or grandson to be so kind to my son because so many children treat him differently. And it hurts me. She said, but to see your son and grandson come and greet my son, and my son got excited and ran to him and said, hi, Isaiah, and gave him a hug. She said, that just made my whole day. She said, thank you for teaching him to be kind. So you never know how you teach your children what impact it can bring to someone else with a disability or without a disability.
Right.
So I just wanted to add that little tidbit.
I love
Teach
it.
your children to be kind.
Right. I love it. I love it because I say hate is taught. Kids
Mhm.
don't, they're not naturally hateful, so they have to learn it from somewhere. So, like you said, if we teach them to be kind,
Yes.
inclusive, um, they'll go a long way. They'll go a long way. One last thing I want to say about developmental disabilities is not just a white or black thing or poor or rich thing.
No, that's good.
Developmental disabilities occur among all racial, ethnic, and socioeconomic groups. So
Yes.
it's not just one group of people. It's developmental disabilities affect everyone.
Yes.
So it's not limited to just one particular group. So I think that was just one great fact, you know, about developmental disabilities. I want to highlight but the thing that I never knew March was Developmental Disability Awareness Month until I want to say last year.
Mhm.
And it was brought to my attention because March 21st, I believe, is Down Syndrome Day, National Down
Yes.
Syndrome Day. And so in studying that, when I heard that last year and studying that last year, that's what brought my awareness to, Developmental Disability Month. And so I just want to shout out BJ because
Yes.
Brandon is the coolest cat around. If you have never met Brandon, he is so funny. He is so funny. And that's one thing
Yes.
I think that we do as people, not me anymore, but we do as just a normal person. We underestimate people with developmental disabilities. We underestimate them. We think they don't know any better. They don't know. They don't understand. They understand everything.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon understands everything. Brandon feels. I think the thing about and which they say if you're lacking in one area, one sensation, one of your other senses uh, um, takes up for it. It becomes stronger. So
Yes.
if you're blind, if you can't see, more than likely you can smell really well or you can hear really well.
Here. Yeah.
Your senses they compensate for it. And so I think it's the same thing with people with developmental disabilities. Yes, they may be, if you want to use the word, lacking in one area, they are very mighty strong in another area. Brandon's discernment is very, very,
Oh,
very
yeah.
high level of discernment. If Brandon don't like you, you probably wrong as two left feet. You know,
You're right.
you know. But Brandon is the coolest person around. If you take the time to get to know Brandon, he will shock you and he will have you in stitches. He will have you laughing. He is he's a mess. And I love Brandon Smith. So I hope
Right.
and I honor Brandon today because I missed the 21st.
Okay.
Recognize Brandon on Down Syndrome Day. And so, and I just love the way his parents, our pastor and first lady, how they
Yes.
care for Brandon. And I love that they take care of him. Brandon is one thing about Brandon. Brandon's sharp. Brandon loves to dress. He ain't gonna come
Always.
out looking a mess, and he know it.
Right.
I love
Absolutely.
it. Brandon is, and he's just like the rest of us. That's again
Yes.
inclusive,
Absolutely.
inclusive. So I
And
just
I
want
think sometimes people lack when they see someone with a developmental disability. They don't get to know them. They
right,
don't take the time to get to know who they are.
right.
I have two people that popped in my head. I know
Uh-huh.
you remember Coco.
Yes,
and I keep
Coco.
in
Yes,
contact with her mom, and
yes,
she's
I do
grown up
on
to be such a
Instagram.
beautiful young lady.
He
And
is.
then my goddaughter has developed developmental disability, but you would never know. She
See?
worked. She's a nurse. She's an amazing mom of two beautiful
Yes,
girls, and you would never know. And she's my daughter's best friend, and
yes,
she's my goddaughter. So shout
right.
out to you, Jasmine. I love you very
Yes,
much, and it hasn't
Jasmine.
stopped who
Yes,
you are.
that's right.
So I thank you for that, for just us being able to acknowledge people with
Right,
developmental disabilities.
right, right. Dakota has, or Coco, she has a Instagram page. Do you follow her? Her mom made her.
No, I didn't know that. I know her mom did,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna have to follow her. But
yeah,
what
yeah.
popped in my head was she wore a T-shirt to school one day that says "I rock my extra chromosome," and I love it. So
Right.
shout out to Dakota,
Right.
Coco.
We have a childhood friend that has a son with Down syndrome, and on March 21st, and they do relays, races, and to raise
Right.
money for it and everything. But he has a T-shirt that says, "There's nothing down about me."
I like
Right,
that.
right,
Oh
right,
wow, that's cool.
right. I absolutely love it. There's nothing down about me. Yeah. So I love it. Yeah. Love it. So, everyone, thank you for joining us on today as we recognize Developmental Disability Awareness Month of 2022. We are the Praise Reporter, ministry of the Sanctuary of Praise International Ministries, located at 35 McNaughton Street. Come visit us at
Yes.
35 McNaughton Street. Come meet our Bishop and First Lady, Bishop Smith, First Lady Smith. Um, Again, we're easing back into. We've been in person for a while. We've been in person for over a year.
A blessing.
It's been a blessing, right? So come on out and visit us again, 35 McNaughton Street. You're welcome to join us for a Bible study on Zoom. That link is posted already on Facebook and we text it out. So you're welcome to join us for Bible study this evening at 7 p.m. on Zoom. You're also welcome to join our prayer line at 6:30. So in about 7 minutes, we'll have prayer on our prayer and praise conference call line. That number is rolling along the bottom. And then on Sunday, again, come join us at 11 a.m.
Yes.
Join us on Zoom at 9 a.m. for Sunday school. We are having a great time. And when we come back next week, we'll let you know what we're talking about for the month of April. What is it? April showers bring May flowers.
Yes.
We may talk more spring. We may talk April
Right.
showers and May flowers and all that. We'll see. We'll see what we're going to talk about. Because this Friday, is it Friday? Yeah, this Friday we're April. This Friday is April 1st. Do y'all celebrate April Fool's Day? Do y'all do the little pranks and everything? Y'all let us know in the comments. I'm not for the little pranks and everything, little jokes. But this Friday is April 1st, April Fool's Day. So we're into the month of April this Friday. And we're gonna move right along. I know we will talk about Easter next month. We have to. I think that's I say it all the time. That is Christmas and Easter are two of the most important holidays for Christianity. So
Yes.
we will talk about Easter next month. So join us. Join us in April. We'll let you know. And of course, we'll do a Black History segment. We're going to be doing as a church body, we'll be doing our Holy Week of Consecration. So get ready for that. We'll put that out here. We'll let you know what we're doing. But yeah, get ready to join us for the month of April. And I think that's all for today, y'all. I think
Yep.
that's all. So we will
That's
see you all next week at 6 o'clock. We'll see you next week. Bye, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.